So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been exactly a year now. I finally going to drive this all new 2024 Hongqi E-HS9, and this is the top of the line flagship model. Yeah, look at this. Look at the amazing width, length, and everything. This has so much presence, and I would like to thank everyone here again at Hongqi Philippines here at TGG.InHub. And I just recently reviewed the Hongqi HQ9 minivan and the HS5 crossover. So this is the bread and butter of Hongqi themselves and as well globally. So powering this thing is a massive 92.8 kilowatt hour battery that produces 543 horsepower and 750 newton meters of torque. And this one, being the top of the line model, is 4-wheel drive. By the way, if you want a more detailed walk around review, check out the preview walk around a year ago. I'll link it in the description down below, because everything's mostly the same apart from this top of the line model. Again, this top of the line model gets captain seats for the second row and much bigger wheels at 21 inches. They are really massive, and as well this has adaptive suspension, so this can go up or down. And the rear, exactly the same too. Despite having captain seats too, you have a plenty amount of boot space, and you can electronically fold down the third row too. So that's about it. Let's check out the interior. So this is the interior of the very gorgeous E-HS9. How many screens do you want? Yes, so here in the door card you can see a lot of ambient light and squeegee material all around, barely hints of plastic, and signature to all E-HS9 models. You get the cubby space here on all of the doors, even up to the rear. Wow, that's one of the better door sounds of any Chinese vehicle I've encountered so far. And yes, there are 4 screens over here. One for your instrument cluster, infotainment system, an extra one for your passenger, and here for your air conditioning system. So this is insane. I'm so overwhelmed with all of the tech here, but it's not so bad. But one big plus comparing with the rest of the Hongqi models, I'm so glad Hongqi decided to put this. You have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Even as a backup, you have CarBit MirrorLink. I am big fans of all of those systems, by the way. I prefer CarBit MirrorLink just a bit because it literally mirrors your phone. However, Android Auto will still be the benchmark of all apps here in the infotainment system. And surprisingly, there's a lot of things you can do here. So for your navigation, it's pretty responsive. You have your music, for your phone connectivity, and here for your vehicle settings, there's a lot you can do. And for your charging time, so we have 65% and 275 kilometers of range depth. So I remember the claimed range of this is around 502 kilometers. I'll just put the exact one here on screen, and I'm intimidated to drive this because I see here in the instrument cluster there's a G-force meter. Holy heavens. And like with the HQ9 steering wheel, exactly the same, a little bit less chunkier but a much softer surprisingly, and electronic tilt and telescopic for your steering wheel, and the same cruise control, extra stock here for your cruise control just down below. Instrument cluster, there's a lot you can do, and especially on the left side, so we have your kilowatt hour reading, so on and so forth. And here on the right side of the steering wheel, it's all for your phone connectivity. And here the other screen here in the middle, this is for your climate control. A little bit got confused since I'm a dinosaur, so I tried starting the vehicle up, but once you press the brake, it will actually turn on by itself. Oh, there's an option, at least you can press it with on the screen itself. And VHS, there's a is it another Boeing 737? Oh yes, it is. And it's not translating that much here in the cabin, so it's just a wee better than the HQ9. That's very good. So back here for your air conditioning controls, I love you can scroll the fan speed, it toggles, and it's very responsive too. So you can hear, so you can lower down so you can hear me. Here in the center console, yeah, just minimum buttons, just a lot of gloss black than usual, but I'm willing to forgive with wooden trims. Even here for your cup holders, and another signature for the E-HS9 model, you get a split opening center console box with the red banner logo, and inside you have a space for your phone, a USB-C port, and a USB port. And the screen on the passenger side, you can do for your Bluetooth, watch videos, and there's just simple stuff there, so it doesn't distract the driver too. Above here, same light controls like in the HQ9, and panoramic sunroof. This touches all the way almost to the third row. But what surprised me the most is the seats. I mean, yes, it's all leather, plush leather. However, it has the butterfly headrest, so it's actually, call me crazy, too comfortable here. But there's a reason for this. I will explain it once we get to drive this. So, rear seats, since being the flagship model, these are captain seats. All around space there is excellent throughout. I have no complaints despite the sunroof. Headroom is as well excellent. And then further down below, you have 2 air conditioning vents, touch sensitive controls for your climate control, a 220 volt outlet, 12 volt socket, and 2 USB ports, which is very handy even though this is an electric vehicle. So yet again, my butt's cold. I forgot this has seat ventilations. Oh yeah, too, here, another button for your 360-degree view camera. 2D view mode, you can see the HQ9. Check that out again on my channel. You can adjust 3D view, RAM, a bit laggy only with that 360-degree camera. Okay, I will just be very honest with this. I prefer the camera system quality of the HQ9. This one is not so bad, but it doesn't occupy the entire screen, if you know what I'm talking about. I mean, just a small nitpick of mine only. So, that's enough of me blabbing. Let's drive this behemoth. This is it. We're gonna drive the E-HS9, and to make things better, the flagship top-of-the-line model. Okay, I don't know what mode we are. I think I'll just leave it here first. Wherever is this? Oh, we're in comfort mode at the moment. So okay, let's just leave it at normal mode. I don't wanna go too cuckoo with this thing at the moment. But being all-wheel drive, and surprisingly for a very long vehicle, since this is like almost 5.2 meters long, surprisingly it's easy to drive. Of course, you got to watch out for the length, hands down, and the width, and I mean everything, because driving this is a lot more intimidating than usual. So speed sensing door locks, and your blind spot, at least you get corner cameras for this. Yet again, my nitpick, I wish the camera quality was just a bit better, but at least there still is. And navigating here in tight spaces, it's, yeah, you have to watch out for that yet again. So I'm gonna pass this car if you can. Alright, be good. Alright, so how do you adjust the driving setting? Our drive modes are here on the steering wheel. Okay, so we have 3 modes. Oops. Eco, Comfort, and Sport mode. Okay, let's just start in Comfort mode. But realize I saw here in the infotainment system, you can access the glove box, but you can put a password if you want. Pretty interesting there. Okay. Here you go. Right. Now, 3, 2, 1, go. Holy shit! Wow. Brakes is pretty good and very strong, despite again being a very large and long and width and everything vehicle. Wow, okay, that was just comfort mode. Okay, start sport mode. Okay, and go a bit of Hail Mary mode. 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ. Wow. This thing does not make sense, but I love it. It's too big, it's too heavy and brash, but in a straight line, wow! I've never felt this violence in a car since the BMW iX. Well done, Hongqi. Wow! Wow, this is amazing. So again, 0 to 100 km/h time is done in 5 seconds flat. So again, it's hands down, for at the moment, to one of the fastest electric vehicles I've driven out there. Even faster even than the BMW i4. Mind you, is a sedan. And yeah, driving this in a straight line, and despite as well being 5.2 meters long, this is insane to drive for what this is. It's, as I said, doesn't make sense whatsoever, because this thing is too big for what this is, and it drives very plush. Of course, in a straight line, it's cuckoo madness. Corner can feel a bit of body roll, but it's not too bad for what this is. And surprisingly, for a big car, yet again, it's very grippy. Again, hence maybe this is of all-wheel drive, and let's see on maybe in the future on how the front-wheel drive will perform. Oh! National speed limit. Oh my gosh! Wow! And this is what I mentioned about the butterfly headrest. This is so handy for me. I know it will be a bit too comfortable if you're driving this sensibly, but if you need to overtake someone, it will cushion your head easily. Okay. Wow, brakes pretty strong. Okay. Right, I've lost for words for this thing. Right, so I don't think don't need to do a second row seat review because I forgot there's a third row of this. So again, it's one of the more spacious ones of a 6-7 seater I've tried out on my channel. And that's what being the E-HS9 top of the line model. This one is at around what's the exact price?
5.980.
5.980. Wow, okay. So as well, this starts by the base model 4,980,000 pesos. So it depends on what you want and need here for the entire E-HS9 lineup. But for the performance alone, they're all the same. I'm lost for words again. You should definitely check these guys out. This is probably one of the most insane and best electric cars you can buy out there today. So again, I'd like to thank everyone here at Hongqi Philippines, here in TGG.inhub, and to Sir Kelvin for assisting me here in this test drive. So, one more test drive to go, and I've been waiting for this one too. So hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you hopefully with more Hongqi reviews coming right up and more electric cars. Bye bye.